Hi, I'm Sabita. Today I'll be sharing how my PhD research contributes in solving the global sanitation problem. Unsafe sanitation is a threat to public health, contributing to transmission of several infections such as diarrhea and typhoid. In 2022, WHO reported over 400,000 deaths from unsafe sanitation. This is even higher in lower and middle income countries of Africa, Asia, and Pacific regions, and particularly affecting the vulnerable populations such as women and girls. Under Sustainable Development Goal 6, major progress have been achieved on access to improved sanitation globally, but persistence of sanitation-related infections questions if access alone is enough. My research focuses on the on-site sanitation system and specifically on the front end or the user interface of latrines. Latrine front ends vary with different flush mechanisms and seating configurations as well. So depending on these types, the surfaces that the user come in contact during the latrine use will also vary. Similarly, latrine uses behavior such as anal cleansing method, latrine cleanliness, frequency of latrine use, and maintenance of the latrine can also impact the microbial risk from the latrines. Pathogen transmission from the latrine in existing literature are often explored through the routes such as the surface or groundwater contamination or through the unsafe leaching of the latrine backends. However, the data on the contamination of latrine front-end surfaces is limited. Only 10 studies globally have been reported to measure the microbial density in the household latrines and none reported for the Pacific regions. My research case study sites are the rural context of Pacific Island country Fiji and South Asian country Nepal. While both countries have commendable coverage of improved sanitation in the last few decades, Fiji still battles with the endemic typhoid fever, and in Nepal, over 2,000 diarrheal deaths were caused due to the unsafe sanitation in 2022 only. So my research aims to understand the correlation between fecal transmission pathways from latrine front end in rural Fiji and Nepal. With objective of identifying the high-risk surfaces and quantifying the risk, it will contribute to SDG 6 clean water and sanitation and SDG 3 good health and well-being. I employ 4 data collection tools: sanitation survey, observation, microbiological sampling, and quantitative microbial risk assessment. Information on latrine uses demographics and behaviors were gathered through survey. For example, we surveyed 311 households in 29 rural communities in Fiji. The observation of sanitation infrastructure in the field provided detailed information on the latrine infrastructure and maintenance. Similarly, I conducted microbiological sampling in the household latrines, allowing us to quantify the fecal indicative bacteria E. coli on frequent contact surfaces of the latrines. Samples were collected from the 10 frequent contact surfaces such as door and flush handles, latrine seats, and so on. And finally, through quantitative microbial risk assessment, integrating the field data of microbial density with the dose-response relationship from the published literature, I will be quantifying the infection risk from the latrine front-end surfaces. Hence, this research will identify the high-risk latrine surfaces and contextual risk factor impacting these contaminations in Fiji and Nepal. Also, it will recommend the cost-effective interventions to break these transmission pathways. For instance, in Fiji, we found that the latrine floor, seats, and mid-walls were highly contaminated. Presence of moisture and dirt on these surfaces were significantly associated with the contamination, emphasizing the importance of consistent latrine cleaning and maintenance in the households. This research is unique and first of its kind for both Fiji and Nepal. It addresses the data gap on microbial density on household latrine surfaces and helps in educating that latrine cleanliness is as important as the latrine infrastructure itself. It can inform the sanitation practitioners such as NGOs and local government for design of targeted household interventions to break the transmissions from the latrines. To summarize, while my research delves into the microbial level in the latrine, it contributes to a safer household and a safer community, and finally a safer world with one clean latrine at a time. Thank you for listening.